contest scheduled one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it's for the FSW No Limits Championship. Your referee, Austin Grimes. Introducing first, the challenger, standing to my left, the father of filth, the original nightmare, your demigod of death. This is Funny Bone! And introducing his opponent, standing to my right, descending from Bloodhaven, he is the reigning and defending FSW No Limits champion, the New Age Daredevil, Damian Drake!
We've seen a new side of Damian Drake come out since winning that championship. But this might be the side of Damian Drake no one knew existed. No one knew about this, but Funny Bone has a tendency to bring things out in his opponents that they didn't know they were capable of. No Limits Championship on the line.
And there's Funny Bone, who of course has his large contingent of fans each and every time he comes out here.
He absolutely does. Funny Bone is one of the most beloved athletes in the company. It's because he's different. It's because he risked his body in every single matchup he's in. And I think he's going to keep his streak alive we always talk about tonight. In a lot of ways, this is about respect. Funny Bone feeling disrespected, especially after that. Fans are going to have to pick a side tonight. At some point, one of these men is going to snap. One of these men are going to do something that the fans are going to be able to get behind. The question is, who's going to do that first? You're just entranced by this, I could tell.
Just watching Damian Drake, I'm seeing the face paint. He's kind of transformed himself tonight.
Damian Drake has been on a transformation since he won that title. In some ways, the pressure of being a champion has gotten to him. He's never had so many people target him in his career.
And the question is, over the last few months, dealing with Remy Marcel and Ice Williams, are they in the back of his mind? Does he think about them a little bit too much and cost him the match tonight with Funny Bone?
It's the problem with being a champion. You can't just focus on one match at a time. You know there's a bunch of challengers in the locker room at any moment on the roster that are going to come after you. Several of them in the building tonight. Some of them protesting.
Some of them are.
Slash, not coming in because they have a previous engagement.
And look at this, Funny Bone. Sweeping the leg.
Both these men are going to go at a quick clip if they have to. Neither of these men actually benefit from slowing down the pace of this matchup. And Funny Bone letting Damian Drake know where he stands in the pecking order. Damian Drake doubling.
Showing no fear.
Doubling the language, the message. Book Joey Ryan versus Funny Bone. Honestly, that might be one way that Funny Bone approaches the people.
Could be. Should ask his wives.
A kick right to the spine of the champion. And a senton out of Funny Bone, driving all his weight on the midsection of the champion.
One.
The experience edge in this matchup obviously goes with Funny Bone. The aerial skills, I think, at this point would go to Damian Drake. A few years back, it was a little bit different.
No doubt about it.
But who has more to prove tonight?
And he just wound up and fired away. And again, we've seen Funny Bone. He'll do whatever it takes to win. He's not going to try to be politically correct in any way.
No, it's not his style, but Damian Drake, if you compare the same guy to a year ago, he'll do things he wouldn't have done a year ago when he's defending that title.
There is definitely an edge in Damian Drake, and maybe it was winning the title, and maybe it's not wanting to lose that title. Sometimes it's the missing ingredient into what makes somebody a champion.
Look at Damian Drake busting out that Hurricane Rana, running shooting star press.
1, 2.
It looks like he overshot Funny Bone a little bit, but he actually might have caused more damage because his knees landed in the midsection of Funny Bone. Now the champion, he was ready to deliver the shots, and Funny Bone's ready to take them.
He's asking for more.
Look at this. Damian Drake just unleashing everything he has, but it's not enough. It's absolutely not enough. And against Funny Bone, stringing together those strikes to floor the champion.
And the crowd, as we said, definitely split between Funny Bone and Damian Drake.
They want to see a competitive match for the No Limits title. They want to see these men give everything they have.
That was more of a thud.
That's what you were looking for, I guess. This should be his next shirt.
He's got about 100 of them. The demigod of merch. Oh, look at that.
Damian Drake, that was interesting. But the double stomp out of Funny Bone. Right to the spine of the champion. Like I said, the more risk these men take, in theory, it benefits their style. But it can also backfire on anybody at any given moment.
And Funny Bone's getting the crowd revved up. They would love to see a title change tonight.
Yeah, they would love to see history. They would love to see the 8-month title reign of Damian Drake come to an end and Funny Bone regain that title.
Oh, look at that. Huge forearm.
And Funny Bone feeling it right now. Got to try to do something to put Damian Drake away. Damian Drake didn't get all of them, but clipped enough of them.
Look at this, quickly going to the second rope.
Oh, he's going for another Hurricane Rana. This one from the middle. Look at Damian Drake doing everything he can to fight out of that.
And he did until he just got caught with the big knee.
And another double stomp to the spinal column.
We could have a new champion. The cover, 1, 2. Oh, that one was close. Damian Drake had a little bit left in the tank.
Yeah, Damian Drake, though, trying to create some separation, sends himself to the floor. But if you've watched any Funny Bone matches, you know that's not a safe space.
And listen to the crowd.
Looks like he's actually, the fans at home can't see it, but he's pointing at Damian Drake's dad. As he just unleashed on the Funny Bone, or on Damian Drake.
And his father, Sean, trying to cheer on the kid.
Now he's going to take your water.
Taking my water.
I think it was yours, not mine. Oh, and Damian Drake caught the water-filled charging challenger, using his dad as a weapon to spike Funny Bone on the floor. and Funny Bone took too much time feeding your H2O, and it turned the tides of this matchup because here comes Damian Drake ascending to the top. And flying through the air to deliver that shot to the challenger.
1, 2. And I thought it might have been enough to put away Funny Bone, but not quite.
Yeah, he caught him square in the jaw. You would think that would have been able to defeat him, but it wasn't meant to be tonight, at least not yet.
You got some of Damian Drake's fans trying to get him going. Try to put away Funny Bone.
What he needs to do, he needs to feed off the energy of his fans. Try and put away Funny Bone.
Now look at these guys going back and forth. They both want that championship.
These men are giving all themselves to try and make this a memorable No Limits championship matchup.
Funny Bone, the grizzled vet, about 20 years into the business.
And you know what? When these grizzled vets, these guys with a lot of experience, see other people rising the ranks, they get a little jealous, especially when they were defeating these guys early in their careers.
Well, he's been doing it for 20 years, and Damian Drake's about 23 years old. You know, made a big name for himself. He's worked Ring of Honor, Impact, AAA this year.
Here it comes.
1,267 straight matches where Funny Bone has connected with the suicide dive. That's a record.
That Cal Ripken-like suicide dive record. He never misses a match. That suicide dive shows up in every battle he's in, and if he goes for another one, the champion's going to be in trouble.
Oh, and the second time, not a charm. I think Damian Drake read him.
Damian Drake felt it coming. And now Damian Drake looking to go back up top. Damian Drake ready to risk it, but he gets caught.
With a headbutt.
And we almost had a new champion.
Funny Bone almost won with a headbutt that Damian Drake came off the top rope like a flying headbutt, but he was the one who got nailed with it.
And you see Drake's eyes glossed over. He was almost talking to himself. Almost like he was trying to psych himself up to continue this matchup. The crowd coming alive.
And Funny Bone
wants the best that Damian Drake can bring.
As you can see, the welts on the chest. Look at Damian Drake's chest.
Welting up from those shots from Funny Bone.
Funny Bone asking for one more.
It's almost like Funny Bone wants some welts himself.
And those big forearms.
Oh! Just stomps the foot of Funny Bone. Damian Drake going around. Double underhook. Yeah, powerbomb. Tiger bomb.
1, 2.
And there are people in here who are more shocked than Damian Drake that didn't put away Funny Bone.
And what is it going to take to put away the demigod of death tonight? He is on a mission to get back the FSW No Limits Championship. But we know Damian Drake does not want to give it up.
Damian Drake does not want to give up that championship. It's everything he's fought for. And he was going to try to finish him off with something high risk. But the demigod of death rises from death to take the champion.
Nails him with the big enziguri.
Take him down and stop his momentum.
And Funny Bone, what has he got in store for Damian Drake next?
So he's going to try to bring him up and over. Damian Drake fighting it with everything he has.
Looks like he's going for the superplex, but Damian Drake's able to fight him off.
Plants him face first. Senton Atomico. Will that be enough?
1, 2.
It's not enough. And the demigod of death is going to try to look for that kill shot. Damian Drake, to his credit, didn't waste any time. Try and get this matchup going. Death Valley bomb, and he spiked him on the back of his neck.
And can Funny Bone get it done? Could he put away Damian Drake and recapture the No Limits Championship? But he is slow to get up, and he can't finish him off.
Yeah, both these guys are letting it all hang out with that title on the line. And Damian Drake's already back to his knees.
Right here! Bring it, bitch!
And Damian Drake, the boy, has become a man.
Is he ready for this? He feels he's ready. I don't know if he feels that way anymore.
And Funny Bone says it is time to finish off Damian Drake.
He's gonna be
One,
finished.
two.
No!
And the crowd cannot believe it.
There are people disputing whether that was 3 or not.
They are in stunned disbelief that Damian Drake was able to kick out.
Yeah, some people are a little bit too angry about that not being a 3. And Funny Bone, it's almost like he's taking pleasure in the fact that he's going to be able to dish out more punishment to young Damian Drake.
It also feels like he's gotten himself some more fans tonight. They want to see it.
There's pieces of Funny Bone all over the ring, but is he about to become the No Limits champion again tonight?
And he is going up top. I'd say if he hits it, it's all over, but who knows?
You think so? Luckily for him, he rolls through, but Damian Drake back up. Catches him in the back of the head. Right between the shoulder blades with that knee. Running knee strike in the ropes. And another one. Damian Drake triggering the violence.
1, 2, 3.
Your winner of the match, and still FSW No Limits champion, Damian Drake!
It took 4 or 5 of those knees to take down Funny Bone. Want to welcome everybody, thank everybody who is watching live, our very first live pay-per-view on Fight TV. Look at the crowd showing the respect. You know, want to thank all our sponsors, all our people that have helped us out throughout the time here, Jake.
Look how these guys are trying to have a moment. You're just talking about other stuff here.
And I think Funny Bone is going to show some respect to the kid, who is no longer a kid, Damian Drake.
Damian Drake has earned every bit of respect possible from Funny Bone tonight. These men